Make sure you put hashtag replay to let me know you were here. That helps me out. Oh my goodness, know what's happened to my cords here. Sorry. And we're gonna see if we can get up live everywhere. It's kind of rough. Kind of rough. The wind is blowing super hard out there. So hopefully we can keep a internet connection going. Hopefully that'll just keep right on going with us, right? So I know I haven't been on for like a week, I guess. Busy weekend. We went out of town. Hello, hello. I am Dory Joe Stowe with Prairie Scraps. I'm on YouTube and Facebook right now, finally. I know. I've been a little absent. I appreciate you being patient with me. Just busy weekend out of town shopping for princess dresses, princess slash queen royalty dresses. I don't know why 60 feels so hot on this little thing, but that's as low as it goes. It feels like it's just going high. So anyway, shopping for the weekend. Of course, I drove there, drove back, did all the shopping, went from store to store, just exhausted. And of course, you never sleep right the night before you go. You never sleep right. Excuse me. The night you're there, it takes a while to like catch up to your sleep, right? So that was my weekend. And then I got back and, Monday right at it, lessons Tuesday and Wednesday, trying to homeschool the whole 9 yards. Life is busy, right? Everybody's got excuses. That all being said, I think I'm actually struggling with a lot of anemia right now. So I'm tired too, to top it off. And I kind of feel like there's a cold lingering around me. So I'm trying not to catch it. So trying to be healthy. And anyway, that's all resulted in, oh my goodness, I've got knives coming out at me. We have a Thrifty Thursday activity this evening, and I'm hoping that you'll come along with me and let me know what you think. And be sure to like share it out for me, do all the things. And look, I don't even have Christmas out yet. Still Christmas here. I need to I don't know, lots of Christmas. I need to get that is sold. So I have to get that out. I have to find a box. It's just never ending, I think. Never ending. So it's such as life, right? Let's see if I have some battery. I'm hoping so. I think while I'm waiting for that. So lots of things. We had a new launch. Oh my goodness, so many good things, so many goodies. If you want more information about that, let me know. I will get that to you. And of course, it's a new month, new year, all the new things. And this is this month's transfer, the good old days, or these are the good old days. I think it's called Good Old Days. This is a January club. If you'd like more information about being in my craft club and getting craft supplies in your mailbox, let me know. It also comes with this great little cutout that fits in that middle part. I haven't decided what to do yet. Obviously, I need to do something, but I'm not going to do that tonight because I don't know. I haven't invented anything yet. So I'd love to hear. We'll be doing some things soon. So with your club, when you are a club member, you get that transfer, that exclusive transfer, the cutouts, the cutout that goes with it, 3 singles paste packets, 3 of these that match or coordinate. And your first month, you do get mini squeegee to go with it. Hey, Tarina. Hey, Penny. Good to see you. Thank you for popping on in here and saying hello. So I'm going to do a little recycling project. I actually kind of got this idea from another designer. So one of the great things about being a designer, besides the 40% discount, is that you get so many great ideas from other designers. And so this is my version of that. And I'm going to show you, it's my candy canes from Christmas. Do y'all like candy canes? I'm going to put you down here so you can watch what I'm doing and see me make a mess. I actually think I'm like 4 maybe shy of what I really need. I have 16 here. I think I kind of need to have 20, but I'm going to try to make it work, right? This is what I have. I'm not going to go buy more candy canes. Nobody here likes candy canes. That is the truth of the matter. We are not candy cane lovers at all. And as you can see, if you put two, these are the Dollar Tree ones, so they're a little fragile. So I'm going to try to be very careful. I might have to do some gluing to get them to stay together. But if you put the two together like this, it makes a heart. And so I have 16 of them that we're going to make 16 or 8 hearts divided in half. Hi, Marcia. Good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Do you guys like to eat candy canes? Because this is what's left. We used candy canes to make snowman soup packets to sell at the craft fair. And I actually only had 5 of those left. So I opened those up, got the 5 out, and then I had, some leftovers from trying to make it. And we just didn't completely use them. So that's what I'm using today is leftovers. That's why it's thrifty because, even though I think the packs at these were Dollar Tree candy canes, and I like to use the traditional ones. They do have some fancy ones. I could feel this one's already needs some reinforcements. So I had these sitting out on the table. I was trying to see if I could do this, and I'm just going to reinforce it with some hot glue and see how that goes. I don't know. Bear with me. I had them all sitting out ready to go into my invention here to see if I could do it. And my daughter cleaned up the table after me. And while she was kind of throwing them in the bin, I think it got broken up. So this one is broken too. I can feel it. I don't really see, I'm just thinking on one side, I'm going to put just I think the plastic is going to kind of melt, but I'm just going to put a bead of super glue, bead of hot glue on there over that. Expecting this to make it through Valentine's Day, which, gosh, the month is going fast. Here's another one. Jeez. So anyway, I think she just threw them into the jar, and I was like, when I went to pull them out, a couple of them were broken, and I know they weren't broken when I started. So I'm just going to put, like I said, a run of hot glue on it and see if that'll just reinforce it enough to get us through the holiday. Because, we don't, like I said, I don't even think I could probably find any candy canes to purchase at this point. Maybe you do. Maybe you have an area where you can get them, but I don't know. Maybe they're out. I didn't look. We don't like them. Do you guys, hi, Summer. Good to see you. Good to see you. Do you guys like candy canes? Nobody in my family enjoys them unless they're Sour Patch or something like that. So that's the only way anybody in my family will eat them. Oh, she just did a number on these. She just shoved them back in the jar, and it's kind of like a curved jar, and so it didn't fare very well. I've got probably about half of these kind of broken, and I don't want to open them up and glue them that way. We're just going to do what we can to reinforce them on one side, on the back side here. So, okay. So that is where we're at. Did I get this one? Now I need to make sure I don't have the hot glue on. I want to do okay, so I'm going to just hot glue the tips together. I'm hoping this will work. I don't know. I've not tried. This is a first time. This may be a total disaster. Who knows? I probably will glue a fair amount right to my mat here. Just the way it is. Just the way it is. Okay, well, I think that didn't work too bad, actually. Look it. I did it. That worked out pretty good. Let me see. Does that... I might put a little bit more on there. I do have a plan for it. Okay. 1 down. 7 to go, I guess. Where did I have reinforce? There's a reinforcement. So put that on the back, put that on the back. So that one has to go that way. Does this have a reinforcement? So tell me, do you enjoy? I was looking at all kinds of things you could do with candy canes, actually. You can use the small ones for this too. I was kind of searching it out, doing my research. Yeah, that one. I could definitely tell that's the one. I'm just going to give it a little extra here on the end. we go. And I glued that one down good. I always do that. Do you guys do that? Have a mat down or whatever you have down and you glue it down? So anyway, busy week, and it is snowing here today. Now, we did not, oh, this one's broken, you guys. We did not have all the promised snow when they said it was going to be. It's kind of weird. So our schools, like the wind came in like crazy. The wind was terrible. And I'm going to try this from above. Just see how it goes. And so our schools made school 2 hours late, like really early, like last evening. I think it was like 6 o'clock that they decided to make it 2 hours late. And we woke up this morning thinking, oh, we're just going to be smashed if they've already, made a late start for school for the snow and the wind and stuff. And there was nothing out there. Hey, Chloe, how are you? How's your weather up in Montana? Curious minds want to know. And so about 10 o'clock, which was when school was starting this morning, that is exactly when it started to snow like that. And then it started coming down, but it really didn't stick all that much. So we really didn't have. And I went out to get my daughter from school at 2:30, and we went to the bank, went to the coffee shop. Oops, that one I got in the wrong place. And that one's gluing to its. And no snow. It was very windy. It was kind of blowing, but it's not been sticking because it's just blown away. It's totally gone away, which I'm not complaining. I know we need the moisture, everybody says, but I'm not about it. Sorry. It hurts. I'm not gonna lie, it hurts. But it's been hurting for a couple of days because I can feel it coming in. The whole. All right. I can hardly even see where I kind of reinforced it, so it's not even doing too bad. Ooh, look at how hot that is. Woo woo. It works best if I can get it down, but I'm trying not to glue it on. They don't match up exactly perfectly. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. And then I came home and we finished up our homeschooling. I just read and read and read. My husband came home at 5 and he's like, not coming in. I'm like, what is Dad doing? They're like, he's shoveling. I'm like, what is he shoveling? Because at 3 o'clock, 3:30, there was nothing out there. The wind and the snow. Oh, yeah. I'm headed there next Thursday. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Stay tuned. There's going to be lots of news from Salt Lake City for me. Hopefully we can get through. On this end, we're getting smashed, I think, through the weekend with snow. And it is snowing and snowing. And my husband's like, I just wasn't believing him because, like I said, it was like an hour and a half later. He goes, there's 4 inches out there. He was shoveling. I'm like, what are you shoveling? There's nothing out there. And he's like, no, there's lots out there. So there's at least 4 to 6 inches already since like 4 o'clock. He said it started. Clearly, I wasn't even looking out the window. I was just reading away, like my life, let my life go on without worrying about what's going on in the outside world, I guess. All right. A little bit on the tips, and then I'm kind of just going back and so this kind of feels like the real deal. But now there is no school tomorrow because it's a Friday. And Monday there is no school. So my middle school daughter's first hour, which they missed, first and second hour today with the late start, she has choir, and they have a choir concert Tuesday night. So no rehearsals whatsoever for the choir concert, which is, yeah, I went to put it on a day off, but for me, the day after a day off, that's for sure. But I get no say. So next week they have They usually have Fridays off, but on the weeks they have Monday holidays, then it's they actually work on they go to school on Friday. Getting the wind and the snow. Yeah. Coming. That's for sure. It's a doozy, isn't it? All right. Ooh, don't glue things together yet. Okay, so I'm planning on making a wreath with this. If you hadn't already guessed what I was about in this little deal. I think I might put and like I said, I kind of put them up to see how it would look before, and I think that one really glued itself. Good job. Hot glue and me might be a little dangerous. Definitely losing some fingerprints tonight. And, I will commit all crafting crimes this evening, and there will be no fingerprints. So it'd be nice if we could put these together. So like I said, I think it's better to have 20, but we're just going to do with what we have. That's all we got. And I think I'm going to hold off gluing these together just yet, because my plan is to put something on the middle. So I have a couple options for this wreath. Let's see. And I'm going to be super, can I say anal? I think that's what I'm going to do right there. That way it gives it some stability. We also have this 4-pack of rounds, and these are called simple shapes. If you'd like these, you could, I don't know. I suppose I could just do it out further, do it out a little further. Let's see. I like the rounds a lot because the trick is going to be gluing it. I might do it. I might just do it. They come with 2 rounds and 2 squares. So you could use any one, but I'm going to move these out. The other option I thought about, actually, I really like the size of that, is this comes in a 4-pack of box frames, and these might be discontinued. So I apologize. I'm giving you lots of options. This was like a piece of scrap wood that I got from a wood company. Hey, Paula. And so I'm thinking about that one, or they're kind of the same size, but I think the round is going to work better because I really would like to use this transfer, but I do have others. So maybe we'll just take a look at what we've got going here for kitchen, home, farm. Oh, there it is. Holidays. Haven't even gotten the Christmas tucked away yet. I wasn't ready yet for Valentine's, but now I'm feeling a little more ready for it. Let's see what we got here. These are big, but these are not. These would work. Kind of like the little special delivery. I don't know. What do you guys think? Kind of thinking this size, or I like them both. I like the evenness of this, but we can paint this white. I think I'm going to paint it white. It's just a little bit smaller. I don't know. Can I change my... The only thing is, I know this wood is very hard to get things to stick to, so I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to go back and forth 50 times, so don't worry. Tonight is undecided. It's just undecided. That's the night. So we're just going to go for it and do these. You can see this little behind me over my shoulder, that Christmas bell right there. That's the same materials. You can buy those as well. So I think there's lots of options for this. These are wood, like a composite wood. They're already painted white, so I won't have to get that perfected. You guys know me. It's not my favorite thing to paint the base of things. So it'll be quick and easy tonight. Hi, Sue. Good to see you. Thank you for popping in. All right. I think that's going to be the one. And I'm just going to move these out until I find the spot I like. And then I'm just going to kind of I'm going to put some glue around there and hope it'll just stick just right. I kind of like it. What do you guys think? Can you see that? Oops, I got to move you back down. Sorry. I kind of like the white. I like the starkness of the white. All right. I think that's what we're going to do. And I love this. I didn't check, but I can definitely point you in the way. What do you think I should do? I don't think I've even, oh, I did use the XOXO. So be mine, you plus me equals us. I don't know, February 14th, maybe? Do you guys have a preference? That bubblegum machine is pretty cute, but I kind of like using words a little bit, even though my lovely critics say that maybe I use too many words. Oh, well, I guess, you've made it when you have people criticizing your work, right? I just like words. Do you guys like words? Put words on there if you are a word person. Don't do be mine. And it is a brand new transfer. So we're just going to get this a little fuzzed up. And I'm also going to go ahead and take this and get some sandpaper on this. Oofta. Ouch. My hair. My daughter curled my hair during school. It kind of felt good. I haven't had my hair curled in a very long time. Do you guys like to have your hair fussed over? Let's see if we can not make a mess. Do you think I can? Possibly not. So I'm just going to go kind of hard around the edges. I just like to give things a nice edge. I'm trying to get it onto that cardboard so I can dump it outside. Just hear the wind just whipping around outside. What do you guys like to do when it's cold? Curl up and read a book? Craft is mine, right? If only I didn't have to run outside. I'm in the little camper, so although it's warm out here, it's beautiful. Perfect. All right. It's nice and sanded around the edges. I just like that. I don't know. It's just a little extra. You don't have to do that. Just adds a little extra to it. And then we're going to grab a white. Oh, I got to remember to buy white. It's really bad. Get low. Oops. Don't break them now. Okay. And then we are going to use some wax. Whenever you're working with wood, you want to use wax. And we have this great surface wax. Put a little heart if you would like the materials for this project. I will get you a link. Put it all in a cart link for you. You can either, since it's Valentine's. And I'm just doing a light coat. You don't want to go too much on it. It will not stick very well. You don't want to go too far. I like it because it seals the wood, and sometimes with the wood grain you'll have the paint will just sort of spread out, kind of get in the channel of the wood grain and go out, and I'm trying to avoid that. So I think I might try to find a middle spot. Middle is good. The cool thing is I won't have to find the middle spot of the candy canes to make that. Okay. See if we can find our red again. Red and maybe some pink. Let's see. I think that's going to be green and blue together. Hi, Pat. Good to see you. Make sure you say hello and tell me, do you guys eat candy canes in your house? We're just going to do some recycling because nobody in my house will eat them. I tried frantically to give them away. And of course, Nobody in my house, we like chocolate, but we do not like candy canes. And that's the truth of the matter. So let's see what we got. Here's candy cane, candy apple. I think that's a good red. I'm kind of thinking, is this pomegranate? Yeah, I was kind of thinking pomegranate would be a good choice to go with it. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna do that middle heart, I think, in red, and the mine in red, and then I want to do the outside. I'm going to use a tool today. Oh, that is pretty dry. The nice thing is our chalks are water soluble, so this is not coming alive anytime soon. That is pretty. It's been a long time since I've used my pinks, so we might struggle a little finding it. What do I got here? Oh, that's a shimmer melon. That's not a thing. I still have all my blues inside. I have to. I kind of got those hard. I know this one's not revived. That coral. Oops. Is this orange? I think I found, for the longest time. Nope, that's not it. My flamingo. That work? I don't know. That's not my favorite color. Sunset Drive, that's orange. These are orange. I feel like I'm on the wrong side. I'm in the orange department. There we go. Back to the pinks. For the longest time, my shimmer rose gold was missing. See if this is okay. I apologize. Hi, Lisa. Pat. Oh, yeah. This looks like it's still. These are water soluble. So if they do dry up or they get a little hard, you can go ahead and get them revived by putting, spritz a little water in there, like distilled water. I'm just going to go ahead and go around here. This is the rose gold. Love this color. You could use any sort of pink. I'm going to use it on this part, and then I think, should I use it on the bee or the mine? Should I use rose gold on bee or mine? I was thinking one should be rose gold and one should be the red. So we're just going to, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. And this surface, I waxed it, but it's not necessarily going to be waterproof. What do you think? Mine with the rose gold. I'm just going to peel this back and let this. I'm sad that pomegranate wasn't very used. I'm going to peel this back. You don't want to leave it too long in the transfer because it'll peel off, and let it dry. So look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at, it's got a nice shimmer to it. Love it. Okay, I'm just going to gently set that on. I think I'm going to do mine. Did anybody say? Okay, Penny, you win. We were like minds today. Like minds. I do mine in the rose gold, and then I'll do the rest in red. I try, if I'm using red in my stuff, I try very hard to do the red last. I don't always remember. Sometimes I jump the gun, and it's not a good result when I do. The reason why is the red has so much pigment, and if you smear it into the other places, it's really hard to get it out. So, all right, that's the rose gold, and I put away anything, put it all back, whatever I didn't use. And I'm just going to peel this back, and the reason I'm doing this is because I don't want it to stick in the transfer when I peel it back. So I'm just getting it out. Isn't that perfect? I always love how beautiful our transfers. Every time I'm excited. I've been using Chalk Couture transfers for over 5 years, and every time I peel to reveal it, I am so excited. I'm like, oh, that looks so good. Okay, so we got that a little bit dry. And then we want this heart back down. And I did get it a little bit over, so I'm going to wipe my finger. Hopefully we can get red over the top and it'll be fine. And hopefully my candy apple is working, because it may not. You would think I would use this a lot over the holidays. Oh yeah, it's good. And I really didn't use candy apple all that much this year because we had, what was the color? Trying to remember the color. Cherry. Cherry is amazing. See, it's another fruit, I guess. That was why I couldn't remember. All right, here we go. And if you are local here in Grangeville, Idaho, we are doing a craft night tomorrow night. If you'd like to be included and would like to come over to my house, I'm doing that tomorrow night. Please contact me, because I would like to make sure I have enough supplies. I may be going over a little. I'm not so patient with small areas, so you'll have to forgive my messiness for sure. I'm just not great at it. I'm just not. I could have used a smaller tool, whatever. All right, here we go. I'm going to go a little bit on the fast side because I don't want it to come up. I think it's going to be totally okay. It's a little outside the lines, but it's okay. It's okay. All right, there it is. What do you think? Isn't that cute? So cute. And I'm not going to mess with that bee. I know I could see it went out a little bit. It's totally fine. We're just going to deal with it. I'd say usually if you see something that you like that I'm making and would like to buy the finished good, I would be happy to sell that to you as well. Or if you would like the supplies, put a heart down below. But this one, I think, is going to be too fragile to send anywhere just because the candy canes are not very stable. So unless you just want me to make one of these for you and I could send it to you, and if you have your own candy canes to make it, that would work. So let me know if that's something you're interested in, because I've got 6 different choices there for words. We're actually going to have that out tomorrow night. Isn't that the cutest? I'm so excited. So excited. And because it's going to be difficult to get it to clean up. If it was like a lighter color, it wouldn't be hard to clean up. But because I want to make these spaced out now. Oofta, 60 degrees in here is hot. I'm going to turn it off for now. I don't know. I just have a sweatshirt on. You'd think 60. Maybe it's broken. Maybe that's why it was surging electricity, for crying out loud. Last year, I had the same heater. It worked all winter long in the camper. It's just a little box heater. And I had it going all winter long. And then we turned it off to go on our vacation. I want to just make sure all of the... Ooh, I've got some chalk paste here. Wet stuff. I want to make sure all the glue is mostly on the down, not up. Because remember, I kind of glued them up on the tips. And I'm just trying to evenly space these, because what I'm going to do is try to go really fast around this with some hot glue on the inside and get it done fast with that. But the nice thing is this hot glue is super hot. So it should stay. Just trying to make it look nice and round, like it's a wreath. This is definitely not going to go on a door because I don't want it to break. Like I said, these can't, and maybe it'll stabilize a little bit when I get this glued on. How do you think that looks? I guess I could do it towards you guys. How do you think that looks? Does that look good? I want it to be like you could tell it's my used candy canes, but totally new use for it. Isn't this a great way to use it up? Okay. Boy, I haven't used that Is this going yet? I haven't used that rose gold in a... Ooh, 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 don't drip off. Don't dry on me. I'm talking to hot glue. Yes, I am. If you have any questions or would like the supplies for this project, like I said, just let me know. All right, I think I moved one of these. Here we go. Here goes nothing. Ooh, I stuck my finger. I was like instantly afraid, really afraid. Shoot, I think I turned it a smidgen. That one did not get in very good. And I found this hot glue, actually, it takes a hot minute for it to get dried up. This one went too far. I should have been paying more attention, I guess. Let's see. The other thing I could do to stabilize it is even use that other piece of wood on the back, or use the second one of these. Make it double-sided. Okay, I'm going to flip it over and reinforce it. See, that one didn't stick at all. It's so hot. I guess I could have stuck it from this side. It might have worked a little better, but once this stuff dries up, it's gonna cools off, actually, not dries up, right? Never hurts to put too much hot glue on there, right? I don't want it to be too expanded on the back. If you wanted to clean it up, you could put a piece of felt on the back, or like I said, just put a second, disc on the back like this and just sandwich it in there. But I don't want to use one. Yeah, I agree. Oh, I could use that. I could even use this scrap one just to really give it some stability, I guess. Cover up the glue. I do not expect this decoration to actually last me until next Valentine's Day. I think, packing it away, it's kind of on the fragile side. So I'm kind of thinking, I'm gonna goober it on. Give it a little more stability that way. Might be kind of heavy though. I'm not expecting it to pack away for next year. For next Valentine's Day. We'll just get us through this Valentine's Day and it'll be good. Hopefully that's not one of my hangers, because this one is not sticking very good. Just giving it a chance to rust. I'm trying to let it. Good idea, Penny. I think that's gonna give it the stability we want. I hope that weak one is not. What do you think? This is something. It would be a lot more stable if I just had more candy canes and could make it a complete circle. What do you think? Did I just, oh my goodness, I just smeared my own little envelope, I guess. It's okay. I think I need to, I was hoping to have this kind of in the center so I could run a string. I may actually because it's not exactly centered, the disc. Like I said, it's okay. It's crafting, right? Okay. So let's see. Where's the middle part? Let's see if I can get a pin here. And actually right on, this is kind of the middle right there, that one that's in the upward position. Okay. So we want it, that's the middle. So I think we want it this way. I'm just going to run this around here. So it gives it a little bit more oomph around there. It's all about getting it to hang. Should have thought of this first. I should have gotten it. My advice. Oops, this one. This way, right there. Okay. Thank you, Penny. My advice is to, if you have more candy canes, that would give it more stability for sure. And then try to get this like in the middle. I think if I, you know me, I never like to waste ribbon. And, you know, like at the end of the day, this, like I said, this is probably not going to last a second Valentine's Day, but I could save the wood part of it by just pulling them out and then packing that away. And then next year, same thing. We'll use up, there's always candy canes to be had, right? Like the kids always bring home all kinds of candy canes. Everybody gives them out at Christmas. So I'm just trying to get this to run kind of around this wood piece on the back. And then I don't want to, I'm wondering if it'll, you know, when you hang it, if it'll lean forward, if I hang it right here. Let's see. I don't want it to lean forward. I was actually, maybe I need to run it underneath the candy canes. This is, you know, engineering at its best. Hello, Sherry. Good to see you. Thank you for joining on in. The other thing I thought about was I could possibly get a little hole punch in there. Oh my goodness, how did I get that? Get a little hole punch in there and punch it through. The other thing I could have done, that was really smart, was I could have, you know, wound it. I could run it along the outside of this as well. But I'm thinking the more hidden, the better. I'm not really wanting it around the outside. Jeez. But try to floss it. Oh, this is the other thing I could do. I could lace it through. I want to start at the very top. That's this right here. I'm going to lace it through all of the candy canes around the outside. We'll see how that looks. It's a weaving. Hi, Carol. We are doing Thrifty Thursday, and I love taking something that cost, you know, wasn't very expensive or found at a thrift store and redoing it. Oops, I did that one wrong. Talking too much. And just redoing it and making it into something beautiful for your house. And so we are using up candy canes. I hate to waste them, but nobody here likes them. Do you guys like candy canes? It is not a preferred candy in our house. We have chocolates we like. Good chocolates. Cookies we like. Okay. One last one here. Try not to break these. These are more fragile as far as candy canes go because they are Dollar Tree. I'm kind of hoping that by weaving it around, it's going to give it a little stability on it, and then it's just going to kind of hide behind, but it's okay too, I guess, if it's out. You could use a wider ribbon, you could use twine, whatever you want. Kind of thought the red would just bring it out. Oops, did I? There we go. Trying to get more around. There we go. I sort of want it. I'm going to go ahead and cut it long here. There we go. Oh, and your hot chocolate. Very good. Yeah, it's not a favorite way for us, unless it was chocolate. You know, have you seen those chocolate candy canes? Like they're made of white chocolate, I think. Like they're kind of the chocolate spoons, the white ones. That's more our style in this house. All right. Just gonna see how that, it's just gonna be loosely on there. It's okay if it shows, it's okay if it doesn't show, but I do want it to go around this last one. I think, well, I might run it. Of course, it landed right, the middle landed right on a broken one. So I think I'm going to extend this out to this one and this one at the top, and then use this as the tie. And we're just going to wing it. It's okay. It may or may not work for very long. And like I said, I'm not going to put this on an outside door. I don't want it banging around or anything. It's kind of fragile. Probably put it on the inside, but there it is. Isn't that cute? I think I did it. You can kind of see that string. I think it's okay, you know, just to have it there. You could even go further and weave it through there, just like, you know, the old, you know, weavings. I don't know. I might go ahead and just glue that down a little bit because I don't want it to come up the candy cane. Good thing I left that going. Get my little scissors out here and try not to glue my fingers down. It's an issue. Thank you. Hi, Melanie. Good to see you. I think you said you were in warm weather right now, so lucky you. We've been, you know, winter has arrived, I guess. Sadly. Okay, I'm going to do this one over here, the end one, so it doesn't ride up either. Get that on there. Just kind of tacking it down on the back side. I didn't want it only around this one that's broken. They're all broken. They're Dollar Tree. It's, you know, it's what do you expect when you have Dollar Tree, right? Let's just, as long as we're gluing here, we might glue on the back. Sometimes, you know, when I do hangers on the back, I'll put a piece of fabric over the hanger on the back side too, just to kind of give it a little extra strength. I'm going to take this in a little bit. Did I miss it? Okay. I think we did it. All right. I'll show you that again. There it is. It does hang. Let me see. Let me get you up a little bit here. There you go. Isn't that cute? I think it is adorable. I'm pretty excited. That will go up on the wall or, you know, on an inside door that doesn't get used very often in my house. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. Make sure if you would like more information about being in my craft club, put club down below and, you know, do all the things for me. I will be posting a picture of this and the finished project. Tell me what you think. I think it's pretty fun to make something pretty inexpensively out of our candy canes. Why not? Why throw them away, right? All right. Well, have a very blessed evening and make sure that you keep right on crafting. Yep, I might too. It is pretty fragile for me as well. So don't worry. Like I said, I'm not planning on it lasting me through more than just this year. So, well, thank you so much. You have a very blessed evening. Yes, I would drop it too. So I'm trying to be very careful. I'll hang it up, take a picture, and it'll just be for this year. I only need to make it last 1 month. So it's all good. Have a very great evening and keep on crafting. Jeez, there it is. Can't get it to shut down. I'm sorry. I apologize. Trying to get it.